Hi guys, it's Chantel with Wildberry Quilting, and today we have a Fat Quarter Shop box. And this one's pretty big and heavy. So let's find out what's inside. So one of these items I was thinking would be great to have for a sew along. Looks like that's going to be at the bottom though. So let's go through everything else first. The first thing I got is this pack of DMC floss, and it came with a pack of floss drops. And I actually recently found out that I've been using these entirely wrong. I was thinking that you use them just like the little DMC bobbins and that you would wrap all of your floss around it. But I guess you're supposed to just hang your floss from the bottom of it. I haven't gone through and unwound all of the floss that I put on there, but I don't know. Maybe I will eventually. I'm currently using it for a project, what's on there, so I won't worry about it until I'm done. And these are the colors that came with that one. And this was the Halloween pack. So it came with 4 different designs on there. I'm just going to show you real quick what those are. There's 2 of them. Got the little bat and the spider. Very cute. And then the other 2 is a pumpkin and an old creaky tree. Very fun and Halloween-y. Halloween-y? Is that a word? I don't think that is. But whatever you would call it, Halloween themed, I guess. Can't really say autumnal because it's definitely more Halloween. And then this is one of the other thread packs I got. And if you're wondering why I'm getting the packs, I'm not doing the patterns that these are kitted for, but I figure I can always use the floss for something else. And it's actually cheaper to buy these packs kitted up than it is to buy them with the individually. So if I were to just buy this single pack on Fat Quarter Shop, it's like $9 something. And the pack and the floss together is like $4.50. So at that point, why wouldn't I get it? And I'm not going to open that one and show you each of the floss designs. They've got it here on the back, so you can kind of see them. There you go. I think you can see it there. And oh, now we got some fabric, although it's Aida. This is Pale Misty Blue Dyed Effect. This is supposed to be some of the, I think this is supposed to be some of the printed fabric. They call it like print dyeing, but I don't know. To me, that's just printed fabric. But it kind of looks like, it's not really showing up on camera too well, but it looks like a really light, very, very light sky blue with maybe just, I can't tell if there's any kind of, yeah, there is just a little bit of modeling in there to where it kind of resembles clouds. But it's very, very subtle. So if you're looking for something extremely subtle, that would be the one. And that is by Fabric Flare. It's 14 count Aida, and it's Pale Misty Blue Dyed Effect. Again, by Fabric Flare. And I also picked up this, which is a very, very light gray color. Unlike the one that we got last time that was platinum, but it was more of a tea-dyed color. This one actually is like a very, very light gray. And if I hold the salvage in there, you can kind of see the difference between that white and that gray color. And that one is Zweigart. So that'll be fun to find a project for. Okay, so this I had not seen at all before, but I was thinking this would be really cool. I was looking at, I had already bought the line savers or line keepers. I'm not sure which they're called. I decided I wanted to have a measurement for the different types of Aida and to be able to count out 10 stitches easily. And when I looked up a Aida ruler, I ended up coming across this in the search, and I was like, wow, that's actually exactly how I use my line finders. Is I kind of put one going one way and one going the other, and this would just kind of save on that whole idea. I could just put this around it and then it would mark it off from all sides. I thought that was really cool, and I can't wait to give that a try and see how that works. And oh, I got this one single little guy. It was one of the deals of the day, and I think it was like, I don't know, 20 cents or something. But I've really been curious about the Cosmo threads. They're supposed to be very comparable to the DMC floss, but a little bit more vibrant. And I have just been really interested in giving them a try. Now I have one single floss to try. I will say though, just feeling the two of them, obviously you can't compare these colors because they're very different colors, but just feeling the difference between them. The Cosmo is a lot softer. It doesn't look like it's fuzzier or anything. It's just softer to the touch. Ooh, I'm saving the best for last, so hang in with me. That last one's a big one. And I also got this pack of the Classic Colorworks. It's kind of getting washed out by the light. This is the Classic Colorworks floss. And this happened to be on sale. I've just kind of been curious about it and wanted to try it out and see what all the fuss is about with the different hand-dyed flosses, and figured why not. So this came with, let's see, we've got 3, 6, 7, 8. It looks like 8 different flosses in here. And there's 4-leaf clover, which is this green color, and 12 grain. There's 2 of those, which is like this kind of off-white, close to white, but barely off-white. We've got baking tin, really teal, and Carrie Berry. I love that one. And then we've got 2 red licorice. And I just signed up for a cross-stitching pattern of the month. And I was thinking some of the flosses that it called for were different hand dyes. So I was hoping that some of these might work for it. All right, here we go. This is the big guy. And it is all packaged up in this, oh, it's heavy, this kind of not really bubble wrap paper stuff. that's not paper either. I don't know what you call this. Some kind of packing thing that's squishy. Oh my gosh. Here we go. This is it. This is the Midnight Rose Garden quilt kit. My second ever quilt kit. I normally just do the quilts that I find, but this one was so beautiful. I really wanted to get it as the kit. Ooh, it is tough to get into though. It said it was a magnetic box. Oh my gosh. Trying to pull this papery part off the outside. It doesn't want to come. Okay, there we go. And this is what it looks like when you pull that off. Let me flip it open. And there we go. There's all of our fabric. And whew, heavy. This, I think, is probably, this is our outer border. And, ooh, then we got this big chunk of fabric here. Lots there. And we've got the pattern itself, which is catching the light. So let me, sorry. Let me pull that out so you can actually see it. So this is the actual pattern. I think this quilt is gorgeous. And it's a nice big size. It makes 70.5 by 98.5. So that'll be a lovely size for a quilt. You can kind of see it on the back too. That might be a little bit easier to see the whole thing. That is just going to be beautiful. I can't wait to make it. And it looks like I've got everything here, of course, except for the backing. But I think that the binding and everything is there as well. Oh, I cannot wait. Let me show you some of the fabric in here. Oh, look at that. Ah! So this is the background fabric. Wow, my light is really washing everything out today. There we go. And ooh, look at the sky. That's so interesting and cool. And this is very traditional and pretty. Very farm girl vintage. Oops. Got this little guy. I bet that's for the leaves. And this one looks very much the same as one that we looked at earlier, but it's just slightly a different color. It's more coral, whereas the other one was more red. Got more leaf fabric. Seem to be leaves in many ways. Oh, this is pretty. My kids are outside playing, so I hope that they're not being too noisy to where you can hear them. And here we go. That one's kind of an orangey coral color. It's a little bit lighter than the other one. It's cool. You can look at this and see what is going to be flowers and what's going to be leaves fairly easily. My arm's getting tired from holding all this up. This is a heavy little bundle of fabric here. I gotta go faster before my arms fall off. I'm trying to go slow enough to where the camera can focus on each of the fabrics though, since it seems to be wanting to wash everything out today. It's got a mind of its own. And we've got two left. This one And this one. All right. Oh my gosh. My arm's going to fall off now. Okay. So that was it. That's everything that I got, I believe. I thought I got needles or something too, but oh, that little piece of floss is 19 cents. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had fun here. Please remember to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.